The king has tweeted we are still on track for 1.5 on mobile to be released within the next 60 days. I am so excited for this. When I saw that tweet today, it just confirmed that I finally can play on my mobile. Here's the specific tweet if you missed it. So as you can see, it is confirmed by the developer, Eric Baroni himself. And he also tweeted this, which I'm not really sure what to think about this. It's hilarious, but I don't know that it's to do with Stardew Valley. I think it maybe is either just for fun, because that is something that he would do, or it might be a little bit of a look into a dungeon boss or creature in Haunted Chocolatier, but you know what? I'll speculate on that at a different time. There is a lot of content in 1.5, and if you have avoided all the spoilers or the information on this, good for you. I'm so excited for you to experience this brand new for the first time. It truly is amazing, so get excited, and this is your sign to get back into Stardew Valley today. Because of everything that was dropping with this content, I wish I had been more prepared, so let me help you become way more prepared than I was for what is to come. So let's get right into it. Here are 5 things I think you should do to get ready for the 1.5 update so you can just focus and enjoy. Number 1, if it's been a while since you've played Stardew Valley, I recommend getting back into the swing of things. Play some days so that you can really get back into the swing of things. I know I always forget where I'm really at in the game, and it kind of feels like I'm starting over even though I have all this stuff. So get back into the swing of things, kind of know what your days look like, what you need to take care of if you're, making artisan goods, if you're really into your animals and making, processed goods from them. Whatever it is you're doing, get back into it, because it does take a couple days or even a week of game time to become efficient again. If you are currently playing Stardew Valley, what I recommend is finish all the projects you've started, whether it's designing your farm, whether it's power farming to get a lot of cash. Finish everything up. If you're working through some of the storylines, just get it all done, because I promise you there's so much content in this update that you are gonna want to have time just to enjoy that, and it will take you a while. Even if you kind of know what's coming, it will still take you quite a bit of time to play through it. Also, I recommend finishing projects you have going in real life, because all you're going to be wanting to do is play this game. So let's move on to number 2. Okay, I cannot stress this one enough. Organize your chests. Don't get rid of anything, because there's a lot of weird items that you need to use in this update. So if you're like me and you hoard every single item and resource anyways, you're probably set. But starting now, make sure that you save a little bit of everything, because you just never know when it's going to come up in this update where you wish you had it. So that is a very important tip. And know where everything is, because there is a lot. I do recommend stocking up on some crops and some, I don't want to say too much, but I do recommend stockpiling some things, let's say, because you are going to need them. I might do another video. Let me know in the comments if you would want this, something a little bit more specific, not to give away the plot points of the update, but just to give you some things to really specifically prepare you and kind of highlight some of the things that you are going to need if you're somebody that wants to get those things done ahead of time. Moving right along to number 3, gather some resources. I kind of mentioned this in number 2 with the chest, but you are going to need some unique and different things, which I really appreciate, because there are so many items and resources in Stardew. I like that there's actually a lot of use for them. So make sure that you gather and visit the mines, visit the quarry, gather some of these things so that you have some on hand, because I would hate for you to get stuck in some of the content because you weren't prepared with some of these resources. Number 4, visit the Skull Cavern and the regular mine, but especially the Skull Cavern. You're gonna need to refamiliarize yourself with the combat system if it's been a while, and getting back in the swing of what you actually need to have a successful run in the mines. For me, I always take some pumpkin soup. It is one of my go-tos because I like the luck and the defense buff. I take a lot of damage from all the creatures in the Skull Cavern, as you can see here, and I really need to use pumpkin soups throughout the whole day. Plus, it's easier to find staircases and the holes that you can jump down in. I also love pizza and coffee. They're just a favorite of mine, as well as a desert totem and a farm totem. Plus, you're going to want weapons, pickaxe especially, and some bombs. So all of these things are going to get you very prepared to just enjoy all the content. I've said it a couple times already, but there is so much interesting content and new things to do, new storylines to explore, new quests to do, that you're gonna want to do it all. And so if you're kind of in the middle of some things in the current game, you need to buckle up, get rid of those, and get ready for this. All right, and the last tip I have for you is to make sure that you stockpile some gold. If you're somebody that likes to spend all your gold as soon as you make it, and you don't really stockpile anything additional, this is your time where you're really going to want to have some extra gold around. Again, because there's so much content to cover, it's really great to not have to worry about power farming while you're trying to complete all these other aspects of the game. Of course, you can slow it down and just not get through the content as quick and keep your normal farming routine and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you're somebody that really wants to dive into the content, make sure to have a little bit of extra gold on hand, because it will help you complete some of the things quicker, and it does go a long way. So whether you have one or maybe multiple save files, I am very excited for you to get to experience everything that's dropping. There's going to be a lot of new activities to do. You can spend a lot of time covering everything that this patch has to offer. The mobile one will finally be here, and then we can start looking forward to 1.6 and beyond. So have a great evening. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a thumbs up. And if you want more content for Stardew Valley, please subscribe. Have a great day.